everyone, and welcome back to PC Building Simulator. So, well, I'm gonna start with this. We have a PC that needs water cooling, custom water cooling that is, and custom water cooling is something that you unlock. I don't remember the exact level that it unlocked, but it is something that you unlock at some point. And custom water cooling has its own shop, rather than, the normal shop. You have the custom water cooling shop. And you have your radiators, which are the fans. You have the reservoirs that hold the coolant, CPU blocks that go on top of the CPUs, water-cooled graphics cards. You got pipes, and the clear flexible pipes you get for free. And then you have different colors that you can buy, and then you have rigid pipes as well. And the difference is that the rigid pipes you can move around and you can bend them and stuff. The flexible pipes you can't. So the rigid pipes, well, they're good for getting around obstacles and stuff. If something is blocking the pipes, you can move them around. But I imagine you can also get quite creative with it and create some interesting shapes if you like. And again, you have different colors. And we have the connectors, which again, you can get a bunch of different ones. These copper ones you get for free. And all the coolant you get for free as well. Also a bunch of different colors. But yeah, so this person wants water cooling, so let's get on that. Obviously we need to get the basics in here first, so we need a motherboard. And we need the CPU. Here we go. Got foam paste on it. Need to get some RAM in there. Need a hard drive. Wherever that goes. Does it go on the back, maybe? Here. There we go. And the power supply. Down there. Okay, let me just get this back panel on again. There we go. Right. And now for the water cooling. So I'm gonna remove these fans right here if I can. Oh, there's a wire attached, apparently. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. Now I can get it off. Okay. Dust filter. There's another wire back here. Go. Get that cable, get that off as well. Great. Okay, so first of all, we need the CPU block. So, let's get this one. Goes on top of the CPU. We have the water-cooled graphics card with GPU, if you like. Goes in there. And then we have the reservoir, and it's a bit different where this goes, so you just kind of have to search. It depends on the case. Sometimes it goes down here, sometimes it goes up here, sometimes it goes down at the bottom. But we have that in, so we need the radiators. Can I get like a... No, that's blocking it now. But I should be able to get one in at the top. There we go. You actually only need one. But, the more you put in, the more effective the cooling, obviously. So I can get one in up here. There we go. And then we need the pipes. So I'm gonna go with the rigid pipes. And connectors, I'm gonna go with these ones. So, see, we can get all of this hooked up. There we go. Put that one down to there. If we can do that, we can. But yeah, what I'm talking about is, you can see I can bend it basically any way I want to. And if you go from this view, you can also go in the other direction. And there's also the remove corner thing. There we go. So it makes it straight. So obviously you can make it exactly how you want it. You can also put that in at the bottom there. There we go. We have a full loop. It's actually saying missing cables. I'm not sure where those cables are. Anyway, so we need some coolant in there. So which color do we want? Let's do cyan. Why not? There we go. Now that gets pumped through the pipes. Just gotta wait for that to fill. There we go. And then that should be it, although I don't know where this missing cable is. Cable. Is it because the top isn't on? It might be. Just gonna put all the panels back on. Might be that there's a cable that attaches to one of those. Okay. Not saying missing cables anymore. Okay, so we gotta get the USB drive in there to install the OS. You see that's going now, the coolant. Side panel back on. And that's that. Unless there was something else you wanted. Nope. So that's done. I'm really happy with the new PC. Yay! Okay. So let's see what new jobs we got here. Got a new graphics card. Okay. Can't believe my PC broke. When I press the power button, the system just locks up. Okay, you want plastic blue cables, you want Silverstone. Well, if it's Silverstone, I assume it's your PSU. Yeah. ST55FPT. See if I can find Silverstone. It was 55. This one, it's gotta be. So accept that. Okay, there's something wrong with my PC. I can hear the fans going when there's no power on, but nothing else happens. Seems a bit dusty, right? That Seagate parts are really good. Well, then the hard drive is clearly fried. But considering your budget is 600, I'm guessing it's more than that, but I can get a hard drive. 1 terabyte Seagate. That one. Accept. New PC. Can I trust you to build me a decent computer? I don't know, hopefully. I have to be able to play Dota 2. Want it done in 3 days. You want FK components. Okay. get back to that in a moment. What else? I think something's broken. I waggled the RAM a bit too hard. Kid's been using it and I'm getting some weird pop-ups. And you want team group. Well, considering your budget is clearly more than just a RAM, but let's get RAM. So we got 8 gigabyte 3200 megahertz Nighthawk Red LED. Or LED. Right. Red was it. It was 8 gigabyte. Red LED, that one? No, 3200. This one. There we go. And I guess we'll see what else is wrong once I get it. Right, it's a new PC. You want Dota 2 at minimum specs. Right, so let's get will it run? Dota 2 minimum specs. Right. Okay, well, first we're gonna need a case. So let's see what we got here. Let's try that one. What's your budget? Okay, it's okay. Power supply. Let's get the 600 one. Storage. 2 terabyte Seagate. Right, CPU. Intel Core i5 6600. Was there something you wanted? You wanted, oh wait, you wanted FGA. Okay. Is there an FGA case? There is. Okay. Let's get one of those then. Let's get that one. So, that one. Get rid of that. Right. CPU. Right, i5 6600. Oops, come on. It's down here somewhere, I think. That one. Skylake. So we need a Skylake motherboard. Skylake. Right. Let's get that one. We need a fan. Let's get this white one. Memory. You need 4 gigabyte. Okay. Not much. Let's get that one. And finally the graphics card. 960. Let's just type in 960. Actually, you want new pods. Yeah, I figured. Most people do. 2 gigabytes of VRAM. So let's get that one. Get rid of that again. Okay, I think that is it. Get next day delivery. There we go. Turn off the lights. And ente. Okay, go to work. Pick up our parts. Alright, what do we got? free diagnose and fix, and a computer we needed to build. So let's get this one. Ooh, that's a very small one. A micro case. Right. So you were Business Margaret. Okay. Well, you wanted plastic blue cables, right? Silverstone, so it was the PSU. See if I can find it in this thing. Okay, it's right there. Zoom in. I should probably take this off so I can see it better. Get all these cables out. Right. New power supply. There we go. And you wanted plastic blue cables, yes? So we gotta get rid of all the cables. Is that all of them? I think so. It's that one. I think that's all the cables. Right, so plastic blue cables. Not these braided ones. That's not what he wants. He wants plastic blue. So these. It's the difference between plastic and braided. Makes sense, I suppose. Like the braided ones are like covered in fabric. There we go. And look at that. They match the case. Well, almost. This is a sort of more... It's a stronger blue than the case, but you know, it almost matches. Wait, missing cables. What'd I miss? Can I get it from the other side? There we go. Turn it on. That should be it. Oh, look at that. So pretty. Thank you. Right. Right, this was the Seagate thing. Ryan Low. Oh, it's also dusty, clearly. Oh, it's one of these ones. That have like glass at the front and back, but are open at the sides. Okay. Ah, that snow landscape. That snow landscape when it's 33 degrees Celsius in real life right now. Yeah, it's hot. It's very hot. There we go. I think that's all the dust. Right. Was it the PSU? No, it wasn't. It was the hard drive. Take that off. No, it was a 1 terabyte one. There we go. So what else is wrong? No CPU. Okay, what do you got in here? i7 8700K. See? This one. Right. Next. V. Kenworthy. The RAM. And clearly something else. Why did I take that off? I don't know, does it even turn on? It does, but there's no picture, so at least one of the graphics cards are broken. You can change the RAM at least. Right. Let's get these graphics cards out. See if it's just one or both of them. See, now I'm not sure what the other one was that I took out. But this is a 1080, so I'm guessing it's that one. And that's a 1080 as well. So I'll pop that back in here. But I need another one of those. That's definitely broken. So, Gigabyte 1080 Extreme Edition. 8G. See... 1080 Extreme Edition. That one. That should be it. Okay, and now I have to build this. There we go. And it needed to play Dota 2, right? Yes. You wanted Africa, that's the case. Alright. So motherboard. Must be this one, right? Because that's the only one that's not used. Thermal paste. Air cooler. RAM. Then it was this one, I think. Okay, it's gotta be in the back. Yeah, it is really hot here. I hate heat, I really do. So, I'm basically just surviving here. It is supposed to be like this for at least the next week, so, you know, that sucks. Yeah, I hate heat and I hate summer in general, and I know that most people think I'm weird for hating summer, but I do. I really hate it. I hate it with a passion. Open that. There we go. There, it started up. And install the operating system. There we go. And give me my money, please. They built me a great PC. You are welcome. Okay. Oh yeah, PC Bay. Oh, look at that. I have a PC that sold for $3,129. Thank you very much. And we got another broken PC. So I will buy that. The order will arrive in 10 working days. Takes a long time to ship from PC Bay, doesn't it? else do we got? I need a new computer. Can you custom water cool the whole system? 1 EKWB parts. Those are the radiators. So we gotta do that. Another new PC. Need a new rig. Also custom water cooling. Okay. And overclock the CPU to 4600 megahertz. You don't want to use parts. There we go. Right, we actually have two here that are from storylines. This is like a this is like a Star Trek thing, I don't know. There may still be hope for the people of Placidius. Mr. Nemo has discovered a previously unnoticed satellite orbiting the planet. Readings indicate it may be artificial. We don't yet know exactly what it is or who put it there, but it's absorbing energy from the planet's surface and directing it outwards. It's this energy which has been affecting my crew and the visiting ambassador, making them violently aggressive. We must find out more about this satellite. I have requested a new research computer with which Mr. Nemo can analyze the data. This is key to our mission. If we can't stop fighting amongst ourselves, we will never save the Placidian people from the terrible destruction that awaits. Captain J. Dirk, FSS Bold Human Federation. I can't even talk now. Right, so you also want a new computer. Woo, a lot of builds here. So another storyline here. The incognito rig. By now it was pretty clear that Sam was right. Her computer had been in danger. I was just too much of a fool to see it until it was too late. Now she was gone. Or she wouldn't return my calls at any rate. She was just a memory now, but I'd cashed the check she gave me as an advance that morning, so I figured I should investigate what went wrong. I owed her that much. Her computer had taken a few bullets, but with the help of an expert, I managed to get the hard drive running again. This case was tougher than I thought. Just as I'd hoped, the goons that did the hit job had left a trail of evidence. I followed the lead and ended up with the details of a strictly private LAN party downtown. If I wanted to find out who trashed Sam's PC and why, I was gonna have to get in there and snoop around. But if I wanted to get into a private LAN party, I was gonna need a gaming rig of my own, one those goons wouldn't recognize. So all four of these are builds. Okay. Well, these two have a rush on them, so I should probably do those first. And both of these need custom water cooling. I think I have, like, I bought a bunch here, so I should have... Yeah. One just wanted for the CPU, the other one for both CPU and GPU, so that actually fits perfectly. Right. Overclock. Okay, let's do this one first. So cases. Let's see here what we got. This is always an interesting one. Although I'm not sure I can do water cooling with the open bench table. There isn't really anything for the radiators to attach to, you know, so it's gonna have to be something else. I'm thinking with the water cooling I should probably get, you know, I should probably stay away from the smaller cases. Let's get one of those. I need 2 cases anyway. Let's get this red one, why not? Power supply. Let's get... should we get something other than Cooler Master? I almost always get Cooler Master. Corsair. FK. FSP. Silverstone. Okay, let's get this one. Let's get 2 of those. Storage. 2 terabyte Seagate. It's always what I go for. Wait, did I get 2 of those? No, it only got 1. Okay. Right, CPU. And these things don't really... Well, it does for one of them. He wanted overclocking to 4600 megahertz. Okay. So I could just get one that's already 4600 megahertz and that will do it. Or I can get one that's a little bit below. So let's stay safe and do a 4500 one. I can overclock it a little bit. That has a Kaby Lake socket. Kaby Lake. Let's get this one. Now we need the other one. I could just do the same thing, honestly. I think it's gonna be easiest. Let's get 2 of these. CPU cooling we don't need, because we're gonna do the water cooling. We need some RAM. How about that one? Let's get 2 of those. One of them only wanted CPU water cooling, so we're gonna need graphics card. Do you care about used parts? Yeah, you do. So we're gonna have to get a new one. How about this one? And then the rest is the water cooling. I think. Yeah, that should be it. These 2 can wait. These 2 water cooling ones are have a short deadline though, so let's get next day delivery. There we go. Turn off the lights. And day. Okay, gonna work. Turn on the lights. Get parts. And we have a broken PC here. Should we start with that? See if we can figure out what's wrong. Okay, well it turns on fine. So that limits it quite a lot. Could be the air cooler. Nope, that was fine. I think it was this one. Go. What else? Could be the hard drive potentially, since we also have an SSD in there. Let's get that out. Nope, that is fine. So this is a bit of a mystery. Once, you know, it turns on without any problems, goes to the home screen and everything, but something is broken, apparently. Nope, that is fine as well. Okay. So I guess it could be one of the case fans, maybe? Remove that. So it could be one of these. Anything broken? Nope. Those seem to be fine as well. I don't think those were the ones that were in there. I guess it doesn't really matter. These big ones. Ah, That's what was in there, I think. Or maybe not. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Sorry. No, that was definitely not what was in there. You know what? It doesn't really matter. Are there any more case fans in here? There's one over here. There's two over here, actually. Okay, so let's see with those. Okay, one of those is broken. So that was the issue, I guess. Let's put in the other one. Have another. Do I have one more that's used that I can put in? I do, if it fits. There we go. And I think that about does it. Although this machine has a 1080 Ti graphics card, which is like really high end, and then you got that, which I think is a pretty poor CPU. I'll just take it out, have a look. Yeah, it's not the worst you can get, but it's not great either. So I think, I don't have anything else that fits in there. I don't know, I could also just leave it as is, I guess. I don't know. Go. But yeah, let's try overclocking it and see what we get out of it. Just gotta install all these programs. GPU tuner. Okay, let's see. So the RAM. So what is the RAM that we have in here? In terms of speed, is 3200. We should be able to get it up to that at least. But how much above can we go? Let's try 3400. See if that's too much. So again, we wanted to not blue screen and we wanted to not say yes under CPU throttled. Oh, look at that! Actually, no. This is the RAM, it's not the CPU, sorry. It's the CPU where we don't want it to on the CPU throttle. Right? It's the RAM. So with RAM, I'm gonna turn it up to 3600, see if that holds. With RAM, the only indication you have is whether it blue screens. If it doesn't blue screen, it's fine. If it does blue screen, well, you need to turn it down. And also, the voltage You need to not put too much voltage on the RAM or the CPU, because otherwise you'll break it. But yeah, that did not blue screen, so that's fine. I don't know, how far can we go? Up to that. Let's try the 3800, see if that holds. You basically just keep going until it blue screens, and then you know it's too much. Yeah, see? It didn't like that. So we gotta turn this down a notch. See if it can handle that. Nope. Okay. So 3600 is as far as we can go with that. Right. Let's see with the CPU. Put it up to 43. See if that's too much. It's basically trial and error with this stuff. Okay, so that only goes up to 82 degrees. You basically wanted to stay under 100 with the CPU. In my experience, it only went up to 82, so you should be able to handle at least a couple more notches, I think, to 4500. Yeah, you don't even need to run the whole 30-second process. 92 degrees. Let's put it up to 4700. I feel like normally you can't overclock the CPU this much. But I mean, hey, it's great. I mean, it also depends on, oh, okay, that was too much. Now it says yes on the CPU throttled. I think if we turn it down to 46, it should be okay. Yeah, basically the better, the cooler you have for the CPU, the more you can overclock it. Put this over to infinite. And that should be okay with the CPU, I think. Yep, that's fine. Okay. So GPU. And again, like with the overclocking thing, like I basically found out, I mentioned this in the first episode, you know, I only know how to overclock because of the guide I found on Steam. A basic guide to overclocking. Super helpful. And I wouldn't know what I wouldn't know what I was doing without that, honestly. Right, actually, how much power do we have in here? The PSU. Okay, we have 1,000 watts. So we're fine, because again, you don't want it to not draw too much power, not draw more than you have, so we don't want to go over 1,000. And the temperature needs to be basically below 95 degrees. Okay. We're getting close. We should be able to give it a little bit more. Okay. Give it a little notch. Ooh, okay. Okay, it's not blue screening. It's not blue screening, so it should be okay. As long as it doesn't blue screen, it should be alright. So, time to run 3D Mark. Let's see what we get. Oh. I've had this glitch a couple of times where you just get a black screen when running 3D Mark. I don't know why, but it doesn't affect anything. It's just a glitch, I think. But yeah, running 3D Mark on a computer increases its value, so always do that if you're going to sell it on PCBay. So yeah, right now we have a value of 842, which is not great, but let's see what we get after running 3D Mark. And obviously, overclocking increases your 3D Mark score, which increases the value, so that's why you want to do that. Right, what was over here? What did I take out? Right, it was one of the graphics cards, right? Yeah. Okay, get that in there. Did you have some viruses as well or something? Kenworthy? Yeah, you're getting weird pop-ups, so we need to get a USB drive in there. And run a virus scan. Okay, let's scan this. Oh yeah, that's not good. 444 infected files. Right. Clean files. Man, if only virus scans in real life were this quick. Yeah, that did it. So, get that cable in there. Oh, and then I need to boot it again. Get the side panel on. And that's done. They fixed it and no one has stolen my identity since. Great, good for you. And what do we get? 9,621! That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And look at that. Our computer went from being worth $800 to being worth $2,263. That's what I mean. Always run 3D Mark if you're gonna sell something. If you're gonna sell something on PCBay, or if you're gonna sell PC on PCBay. Because it can increase the value by a lot. Actually, no, what am I doing? That doesn't need to go down there. I need to put a PCBay mark on it. There we go. And then you go into the cupboard. There you go, now that's for sale. And I'm gonna sell another one tomorrow for over $2,000. Very nice. What do we got here? Oh, we got another broken PC. So let's get that one. I do like that case, the white and gold one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the episode there, actually. So, yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!